All right, so I feel like it's hot in here. I feel like I'm. There we go. Cool that shit down. Okay. So from there, what are we gonna do? Let's look at the first thing. Let's look at let's take a look at the collar. And I mean, let's look at it. I mean, it's fairly easy to see, right? Where are we? You know, it's like blinding, isn't it? It's like right there. You see it over there? It's just like begging to be slammed into, isn't it? It's just begging. When you get that close, like slam, slam, slam. When you get that close going down, it's like slam, slam, slam. It's a magnet, right? It can be a magnet. Might not always be, but it can be. And I think I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong in this, but I think that this collar is at 55.65 into end of the month. We got Opex and then quarterly Opex, right? Two things going on. And it's just glaring, isn't it? Just look at it. You'll just say it's not that hard to see, right? Not that hard to see. And even this action, this price action here, looks a lot like similar price action, right? We can see it right there, just like slam, 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 right? Slam. So, you know, that's kind of the thesis. That's the base case. It's pretty simple to see. Base case right there. I know some of you are like, yeah, you know, like screw the bulls, you know, we screwed them and went down here, but the truth is probably not. Probably going to try to slam up there into month end at some point. It's looking like it. We didn't do all this down here not to go there, right? We know about that too. More buyers, more sellers, right? Do we have more sellers right here, or do we have more buyers right here? And we were told, no, we have more buyers. So, you know, something like that, 1, 2, and 3 looks right? 1, 2, 3 to get up there. So that's the base case into month end. Maybe it's the beginning of the month too. You could even go farther out with the spread and be like, oh, they didn't do it till 2 weeks after July. So that's the base case. And we're in the doldrums of summer. We're in the summer trade. We know what the summer trade is, right? If any of you don't know what the summer trade is, it's a grind. If we're in a bull market, we grind up and up and up. You literally put on a spread, break out a hammock. You break out a spread on Monday. You open up a hammock, right? You put your spread in for the week, suck back a pina colada. You come back on Friday, and it just melts all the way up on Friday. So we're going to be looking at that as the base case. This is the thesis right here. This is going to be the thesis right here. Guaranteed that's the thesis. We're going to leave. We're going to look at SPY really quick, right? We got the target right here. All right. This is SPY. This is on a 1 minute, but I think it was, I think this was the morning. This doesn't scale right, by the way. But this was the brief, right? From last night. So we got the brief. See that? Traded the brief this morning, right? Pull back, and then where are we going next? Whoop. 546.93, baby. 546.93. Next target. Big push coming up, right? I would say two things to you. I would say number one, in a smaller time frame, a 1 minute time frame. See that bar right there? I would not be shocked to see this. Remember that right there, that tick? So you get the squeeze above, get the high tick, pull back, whoop. And then we grab that hourly trigger, half-hour trigger, and we're off and running to the upside, okay? So look for a high tick, and then look for a pullback to grab this hourly trigger. Probably 5:30, 5:43 or so, okay? Now, can we squeeze up here, get the high tick, and then base right here, and then move higher? Possibly. Let's take a look at how that would play itself out if we did that. So if we head down to the bottom right-hand screen here, this is what I want to show you here, okay? We have pretty decent resistance here, 138 million. We know what happens if we break above and hold already, don't we? That's when if we break above here, we might not even have a pullback. You break above, and that 135 becomes support. And we go boom, 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 straight shot up. And what is this right here? 55.05, right? Where's the collar at? 55, where's the collar at? And what do we got up here? Collar. See it right there? So they push it up, whoop, 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 right? And then boom, slam it up, push it up, boom, 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 slam, push it up. So just be conscious of it, okay? And this is the 21st. This is the Friday of Opex. They could actually wait to do this into the end of month. This is the 28th. So maybe like, oh, Cap, there's not enough time to get up there and do it. We measured it the other week, right? I showed you how we did this in 6 days. We got 3% in 6 sessions. So this wouldn't shock me. Nope, not at all. Creepy crawly up the Wally, whoop. Or this wouldn't shock me. Get up here, consolidate down, creepy crawly up the Wally, bam. Creepy crawly up the Wally, bam. Up into there, up at end month end, okay? So just be conscious of this relentless melt up into OPEX and quarter end, month end, which is the 28th. COPEX is 28th. OPEX is, I believe, Friday. I think Thursday we got AM options, then PM options on Friday, and then we got expiration on Tuesday. We're closed on Wednesday. So that's our base case. Unless something happens otherwise, that's our base case. We talked last week about finding a place to buy a dip. And we're going up now, aren't we? So you find a place, put on a spread. You got the upside targets. You could have even done something in the money. Easy peasy making money this way, right? Bullish to the upside. We have a call wall right here. And we have another call wall up here. We got this one right here trying to break through it. Local. This is a small call. Yeah, this is a smaller call wall than this one. This one's 153. Now, I think this data might have changed this morning, so let's see if we can get updated data. I'm going to assume here it's just the gamma is just moving. I'm going to assume that the gamma is just developing to the upside. Let's see if this works. Let me see if I can get this data going on this thing. 5370, 5400, 5500, 203, woof, 5600. We got gamma at 5600. Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? It's not showing up. I might have to rewrite this. I'm going to have to rewrite this. I want you to know that we've got gamma now developed as high as 5600. So it's going there. It's going there. Looks like 50. Hold on here. Looks like 5425, 5400, and 5370. Yeah. So this wall has moved up. This wall has remained here, and then 5425 is support. 5425 is local support. So if you're looking for another dip buy, it's going to be where we at? We trading right now 5440. Look for another dip buy on 5425 and a trade above 5450 if we can break above it. So you're either buying above 5450 or buying 5425, I think, or not you, or I am. I'm buying that. One or the other. I'd really like to see the new high. Get the new high, roll it down, 5425, and then we take it. Personally, I like that, but time is slowing down. Or not slowing down, or losing time, I should say. What else do I got for you this morning? We're going to go over, next thing we're going to do in a moment is we're going to go over the trade for quarterly OPEX in just a few moments. I need to set it up. Just give me a few minutes, and I'll explain the trade if it comes to us. I don't know if it does. Normally what would happen would be, right, we would, this would be my expectation. This is why I don't know if it would happen or not. So normally I would expect us to kill the, or for this setup right here, I would expect that we would kill the VIX into VIXpiration. Then we would have a bloodbath heading into like Wednesday, Thursday, and it would look like it's going to recover on Thursday, and then it would bloodbath down into about like 2:30 in the afternoon. No, sorry, 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the afternoon, bloodbath down to like 3:30. but it would recover like 30 to 50 points in a big way into the Thursday close. With us being closed on Wednesday, I don't know. Pop the collar, baby. You got it. You got it. So, I'm going to read some news to you briefly, and then we're going to head over to the quarterly Opex trade in just a moment. Hold on here. I've got some allergies or something. Blah. So expectation, we have a little bit more up to go, pullback, and then higher. What do I got here? We'll leave that up right there. I'm going to read some more. That's the other thing. So on Friday, there was no data on Friday. It's like Friday was slow news day. There was nothing going on Friday. So hopefully we got some more information this morning. And we're going to take a look at some of that stuff that came out and see what the thought process is here. Headlines this morning. Bill Gates wants to invest billions in nuclear power, according to Bloomberg. I agree with that statement 1,000%. I think it's in pure insanity right now that we are not more invested in nuclear power. According to Financial Times, Biden is prepared to release more oil from strategic reserves if gas prices rise. This is stupid. You guys know that, so by the way, if you're a pro trader, I posted for you natty gas charts. You're going to get them for how long? You're going to get natty gas charts from me. Do I have that in front of me or no? I just want you to know that we are coming into seasonality. I'm going to go through seasonality right now as a whole because we're coming into a new quarter. I want to talk to you guys about quarterly trades. And we're coming in a new quarter, so I want to discuss some of this. You've got the end of the NASDAQ trade that ends on July 17th. Okay, July 17th, mark that on your calendars. The NASDAQ tech trade ends on July 17th, roughly in and around there. The volatility trade begins on July 3rd and lasts into October 9th. Treasury bond trade already started, right? So the TLT trade started on the Treasury trade started on May 12th. That continues into October 7th. Consumer staples and healthcare, that's on until November and December. The market something else. Set an alert at home that the utilities trade starts on July 23rd, lasts until October 3rd. Biotechs starts, I should say, on June 22nd. June 22nd. So biotech trade runs from June 22nd to October 1st. So if you're looking for a quarterly trade, you might be able to get a sweet trade on biotechs. I like to see some of these seasonal trades burn a little bit longer. So if it starts on June 22nd, maybe take a peek at it at the end of June. What else we got coming up? We've got a household goods starts on June 25th, lasts until December 30th. Real estate starts on July 1st and trades until September 19th. Oil exploration begins on July 23rd and trades until September 20th. Natty gas starts on September 3rd and runs until October 30th. Live cattle starts on June 23rd. Wheat, I said natty gas, I was wrong. I think we did the wheat chart for you. The wheat trade, wheat thins, starts on June 30th. Crude oil starts on June 21st and lasts until August 20th. Copper starts a run on June 27th and runs until July 28th. Silver runs on June 28th until August 4th. And we're doing silver charts for you right now, too. And we're doing gold charts for you because they have a run coming up in late July, July 27th until October 10th. Whew. So the pro trader should be getting some seasonality type charts here coming out shortly. And on that same note, you've got Biden saying he's prepared to release more oil from the strategic reserves if gas prices rise. According to Neil Kashkari, non-voter, a December rate cut is a reasonable prediction. French polls suggest that Le Pen's national rally is on track to receive about 35% of the vote, while Macron's party is expected to come in third place with about 19% of the vote. The ECB has reportedly not discussed activating the transmission protection instrument, which is aimed at preventing bond spreads from widening significantly. What else I got here? The equal weight S&P 500 ETF is underperforming the SPX in the early session. There was some discussion this morning about how NVIDIA is carrying the entire market. We know what happens, right? We rotate out of that. Coming up shortly with that seasonality calendar, we're going to rotate out of tech and into other names more than likely. Goldman estimates that the corporate blackout window has started. 50% in blackout now, 80% by end of week, and will run through July 19th. Desk flows slowed slightly last week, according to the desk, and volumes finished the week 1.4 times versus the 2023 year-to-date ADTV, skewed towards financials, listen closely, financials, consumer discretionary, and tech. Per GS, companies can buy through their blackout period as long as they have implemented 10b5-1 plans before entering the blackout. We estimate that 80% of corporates utilize 10b5-1 plans on the authorization front. 2024 year-to-date authorizations stand at $650 billion, or it's $650.8 billion, less or greater than 4% versus the 2023 year-to-date authorizations. So we're up right now on buyback, or on buyback, not buybacks, on flows, on corporate flows. Also from GS, we continue to see ongoing demand from the LO community, super cap tech. While hedge fund flow has been more defensive and lacking velocity, we continue to build momentum in larger liquidity trades for clients, trading greater than $4 billion month to date. That's why you keep hearing people blab their ohm on CNBS. The trade's in good names. The trade's in good names. The trade's in NVIDIA. The trade's in Apple. You hear it nonstop, right? Nonstop. We continue to build momentum to larger liquidity trades for clients, trading greater than $4 billion month to date. Woof. Last week finished with yet another large buy skew from LOS to the tune of $8.5 billion, while hedge funds were net sellers of $1.5 billion. Demand in order of magnitude was seen in macro products, infotech, communication services, and discretionary. Financial was the only sector net sold on the week. Now, there was some earlier they were saying that they're buying financials now, so look for that buy in financials. Mideast update. Following the resignation of MK's Benny Gantz and Gadi Eisenkot from the government, Prime Minister Netanyahu announced that he is dissolving the War Cabinet. Some of the issues previously discussed by the War Cabinet will now be transferred for discussion in the Security Cabinet, but sensitive decisions will be addressed in a limited forum. On that note, be aware if you're taking trades for Q3 that we likely head into volatility seasonality into the end of the Q3 trade. Be aware of that. So plan for that trade to materialize, and greater focus on geopolitical events. You know, you got Taiwan, you've got what? You got the trade war with China. You've got Ukraine, right? You got Russia saber rattling right now. And then we've got the second big thing, right, which is the election coming up in the second or back quarter of the year, right? So that could come into focus, right? The microscope comes down, and you start seeing people getting heated and fired up for the election. So be conscious of that into the back end of Q3. What else do we have here? I'm not going to talk about Autodesk. What else do we have here? Goldman Sachs at 11:30 this morning, coming out with more data saying we raise our S&P 500 year-end target from 5,200 to 5,600, 3% from current level, driven by milder than average negative earnings revisions and a higher fair value PE. We're going to look at that too, the PE ratio. Why do they say 5,600 but not 6,000? Anybody know why they're not saying that? I'll show it to you here in a moment. Driven by milder than average negative earnings revisions and a higher fair value PE multiple from 19.5 to 20.4. Our 2024 and 2025 earnings estimates remains unchanged, but stellar earnings growth by 5 mega-cap tech stocks have offset the typical pattern of negative revisions to consensus EPS estimates. We expect roughly unchanged real yields by year-end, and strong earnings growth will support a 15 times PE for the equal weight S&P 500 and a 36 premium multiple for the market cap index. Alternative scenarios here. Catch up. The S&P 500 ran the year at 5,900. This is from GS. Plus 9% from today. Catch down. The S&P 500 would fall to 4,700. 4,700. Why are they saying 4,700? Why? We'll look at that in a minute, why they're saying that. I already showed you that last week, right? I showed you why we would trade that. Continued mega cap exceptionalism would lift the index, ready? To 6,300. The market could trade 6,300 into end of year. Then we've got the recession fears. Would push the index down to 4,800. 4,800. We already know that the stagflation trade is 4,850, right? I've made that number crystal clear to you. I've said we do not want to trade 4,850. We definitely don't want to be closing under 4,850, do we? In any way, shape, or form. That's the stagflation trade, right? Why are they giving you these numbers? Why? Why is GS giving you these numbers? I gave you these exact numbers about 3 weeks ago. I gave them to you. I said, these numbers matter. They're going to matter into end of year. Why are they going to matter? Because they use the same shit that we use, right? We know where the monthly trigger is going to be, don't we? We know where it's going to exactly be on the election volatility trade. It's at 4,650, 4,700. We know we're at an inflection point. We didn't want to go trade below 4,850, did we? That's the stagflation trade that Jaime Dimon was talking about, right? And now we're looking at 6,000, 5,900, 6,300, an overshoot into end of year. How do we know that? We've got it charted all the way up there, don't we, to end of year. So as we inflect at the next stage after or at the end of July, right? We have an inflection point that begins in the end of July that runs down into mid-September, right? We want to know how deep do we go, don't we? We don't want to be going under 4,850. We don't want to be trading 46 and 4,700. We do want, we getting an all-time high right now? Oh yeah, we are. We don't want to be getting no what we really want is what? We want that trade down, right? That rollover trade, get the season of volatility up. We want to get all these people on. We want like 3 or 4 accounts on Twitter, on FinTwit, your favorite accounts on FinTwit. You know the guys that sound smart. You know the type, right? You know the FinTwit accounts that use big words. You know, they go out there and they pump the narrative to the market's going to crash. And then they make it sound really intelligent. They use big words. And then you regurgitate it. And you pump it all over the fucking place. Right? And so we get that election volatility going on. And then you get on FinTwit and you're like, the market's going to crash. Right? And we suck you in and trap you in. We take all your put money, all your short money. We drive this thing to the moon into the end of the year. But we're gonna need your money first, though. So all you bears out there, right? Get out there and drink that Kool-Aid. You're gonna get primed up. You're gonna get primed up for the fall. I want to wake up in the morning. I want to wake up to trending on FinTwit. Stock market will crash on election fears. And I want to make sure we're going down as it's happening. So you just keep rolling puts and rolling puts and rolling puts. And then we're going to reverse it to the upside. And we're going to trade that 6,000 into the end of the year. And you're going to go out there and go scream, what? They're wrong again. I was told election crash. I was promised an election crash. We were rolling down, bro. It was going great. Yeah, it's because of this reason and that reason they turned it around. All right. NVDA CEO Huang to appear at HPE's Investor Relations Summit on June 18th to speak about the company's AI partnership. All-time highs, trading 544.15. Let's open up the pivots. see if we can get some guidance on what to expect here. Above, we have 544.77. R2. 544.77. Right up here. Snap a line at home. 544.77. Yeah, we got that on one day. Good job, good job. High fives all around. Winky, I love you, Winky. You will not get pullbacks and you will like it, Winky. You will not get them. You're not allowed. Market is not allowed a pullback. It is a melt up. Relentless, never ending. All right, we're going to look at some other things here. Let's look at, what do I got here? What am I looking at here? No systematic flows. Seasonality. SPX seasonality. Oh, yeah, let's look at it. Winky was just talking about pullbacks, and that does lead us into our next conversation. I will post this for you in the Discord right now. I'm going to post this for you in the Discord. Whoa. Whoa, man. Save this right here. Post this in the Discord. Discord. All right, so I just posted this in the Discord for you. We have not had a pullback. We haven't had a bullback once yet this year. Let's see. Well, we did get one. We got our seasonal pullback, but it was late, wasn't it? We got another quasi pullback here, but it was a pullback of strength, right? It wasn't like, yeah, well, you know, it's kind of similar, spread out a little bit, but you know, this kind of matches. It's not the time frame we wanted, was it? We got this pullback right here, kind of, didn't we? Got a pullback there, pullback there. All right. Let's take a look at this really quick, and should we bring this up? Whoop. Let's see if we can seek divine anything. Let's see if we can divine. Oh, wait a minute. Can I rotate this? How do I rotate? Oh yeah, baby. Oh shit. What are we doing? Whoa. Can't get this on CNBC, can you? What do we got? Peeking out right in here, right? The 145th trading day of the year. We should max out right around the 145th trading day of the year, or at least on average, 145th trading day of the year. Right? Then we start to what? Consolidate. And what are we doing in here? Let's get rid of that ruler. And then we consolidate here, right? And then we begin to roll down on a high about the 173rd trading day of the year. 145, 173, roughly there. Now, have we been perfect in our estimations? Nope. Has seasonality followed exactly? Nope. But let's see where it's at. Let's get a rough idea of what to expect. Oh. I'm going to break out my hot guys calendar. My hot guy calendar for the year. It's been a hot guy calendar. It's been a hot guy calendar year, I can tell you that much. Definitely hasn't been a cold guy calendar, has it? So we got 145th trading day of the year. July 30th. Did I get that right? Yep. July 30th, 145. That's in reverse. I apologize for you, but. So we should expect some party time into July, huh? Maybe the end of July, some party time. And then we consolidate from the end of July. That would mean we buy dips, we sell rips, right? Range expansion. Why do they call it range expansion? Do you know? I've already told you this in the past. I've taught this to you guys in the past, right? Geopolitical risk, right? Election unease in elections, right? Unsure about melt-up situations, right? Too scared to buy a dip. I've shown you this in the past, right? We get range expansion for specific reasons, don't we? So some range expansion going on in that time period. We should have an expectation that we then sell down into September 9th. Could be September 15th, September 10th. Rough idea of where we're going. It's okay, I got you. Ready? Just write this down on a notepad at home. We should go up in and around July 30th. Okay? From July 30th. Oh, sorry, I got that wrong. Sorry about that. I misspoke to you guys. We should go up to around July 30th, okay? So we should go up to about July 30th. From there, we should have range expansion. That's a sideways trade. You buy dips, you sell rips based on geopolitics, elections, Taiwan, you name it. Oh, fuck yeah, baby. Moon it to our fucking 2. Slap that ass. We trade sideways until September 9th. Sideways until September 9th. Not down. I said down into September 9th. That's wrong. You buy a dip, you sell a rip. Range expansion. All the uncertainty. Oh, I didn't buy a dip. Oh, I didn't feel comfortable. Oh, Cap told me to buy a dip and I didn't. I don't like chasing. That blah, 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 right? From September 9th, we should trade down into the 189th. That's the end of September. October 1st, right around there, we should bottom out. That's your election volatility. Now, do we get election volatility a little bit longer this year? Possibly. I would be hard pressed to not think that we might not trade down a little bit more blood. But October 1st, where are we going right now? Trading 544.88 right now on SPY. With conviction, breaking through local resistance at 54.50. Looking to now trade 5,500 on S&P 500, baby. Where is our 3? Where's our target? 546.93 is our target. Hanging dong. This is our target right here. 546.93 on a measure. Right there. Okay. They're just like, fuck your pullback. We're going straight there right now, Cap. On a Monday. We ain't got no time left, Captain. You gotta kill that VIX, baby. If you missed the bus, you can sign up on our website to become a member. And you would have known this morning to buy the open. $30. All right, so what do we got next? So we did seasonality, right? We did seasonality. Just a note that the European stock market is trying to stabilize today. The OAT bund spread is coming back slightly. What else? Gamma flip moved lower to 53.70 on Monday. 5,400 is solid support. 54.50. 54.50 was resistance. We just broke above it. At the money volatility for tomorrow is slightly elevated as markets will receive the retail sales print, which feeds into the GDP Now release that comes later that day. Just note that we have some expected volatility tomorrow on retail sales, which feeds into the GDP Now release later in the day. Say that again to you guys, okay? Or should I post that? I'm going to write this inside of it. I'll put that in the Discord. What else do I got for you this morning? We're going to talk about the trade. We're going to talk about the trade for I got my chair here. Hold on one second here. Give me just a moment here. I'm going to read through some stuff here, okay? What about that rebalancing, unclench trade? What about that? We got an unclench window of weakness, unclench. Window of weakness, unclench. I'll give you unclench. How about a fucking face rip right to the fucking moon? How about we fucking squeeze your unclench right out of the fucking window of weakness, my ass? Exactly. Window of weirdo. Okay, so let's think about some stuff. Let's talk about some stuff here. Trying to find it right now. Give me a second here. Hold on, give me a minute here. I gotta dig this shit up from the depths of the basement here. Where is it? Where is it? Trading 545.32 right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Blinding right now. Scroll through, scroll through, scroll through. What am I looking for here? What am I looking for here? Oh, I gotta start. I gotta start somewhere else. Hold on. Early June. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, yes, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Got that. Hold on, one more thing I gotta look at here. I got a few things I gotta look at. I don't want to fuck this up. I want to make sure I have this correct. Hang tight. I gotta write some of this stuff down here. Make sure I don't want to mess this up. Okay. Got all that written down there, of course. What else do I have here? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. I got it. 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 Hold on here. Yeah. All right. Hold on. All right. Give me one quick second. I got some work to do for you guys, okay? I got some work to do in the background down here. Well, not background, but down below. I'm going to do some work, okay? We're talking about this ex-div trade. All right. Nope, not right there. Right in here. Let me snap a line up in here. March the 14th, I think, right in there. Yeah, there it is, right there. Nope. No. Nope. There we go, right there. Yeah, right there. Is that it? I think that's the trade. Is that it? Or is this last year? Yeah, there it is, right fucking there. God damn. All right. So how do I express this to you guys? Give me a 5-minute ticker. We do 5 minutes. We do 5 minutes? You have enough data for this? March. No, dude. Nope. I already clicked the button. There we go. Let's get down in the dirty of this. Right down there. Let's do this whole dirty thing. Okay. You ready? We're going to look at the March Opex. Quarterly expiry for March. That's where we are right now, right? Let's see what happened in March. Do I think it'll be exact? No. We have a day off this week. We have a day off. Dude, wait till you see where we're going next to. Wait till you see the next target. It's like, see this PT 546? This ain't shit. I got a higher target than that. Let's go down here and take a peek down here, okay? All right. This is the March expiry. Here's Wednesday, right? Monday. Here's Monday. This is 9 a.m. 9:30. Monday. Look at that. Monday. We're way up there. Whoa, way up there. Right? Opex week. Cranking, baby. Opex week, right? Now, this Wednesday, we're closed. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I don't know. What I would say is this for this week, okay? What I would say, if there was anything to look at here and take away from this, some nice buybacks, right? Bam, bam, right? There was a bloodbath down here, wasn't there? Wednesday, right about here. You're sitting right here. Look at this. I want you to see this right now. So you're like, boom, boom, we're up here, right? We're consolidating on Wednesday. Then you're like, oh, yeah, we're definitely going to go up, right? We're going to go down here. We're going to go up. And instead, we blast down to the hourly trigger. And we didn't hold it, did we? We went straight down to the depths of hell. So you're thinking to yourself along this whole way that any pullback to the hourly should go moon, right? Instead, they rolled us straight down to a prior low back here. Really hard and fast. This happened trading 5:15.68. We peaked out at 1:30 in the afternoon. We can learn that, right? 1:30 in the afternoon, guess who came out to play? Put Mafia on a high for the day, and you're thinking we're going to go up here and close, right? Bloodbath. Straight down. Half a percent from the peak, roughly around 2 p.m., 1:30, 2 p.m., to a bottom tick about an hour and a half later. If we lost 50% on a roll right now, or not 50, but excuse me, half a percent in about an hour and a half, you'd get smoked, wouldn't you? And what do we have coming tomorrow? What do we have for news tomorrow? What did I tell you we have for news tomorrow? We got retail sales in the morning, and then we've got news in the afternoon, don't we? We're closed on Wednesday. And so we can't. So Wednesdays we're gonna get fucked there, right? They're gonna want to park it for Friday, right? So maybe tomorrow at like 1:15 in the afternoon, 1:30, 2 p.m. That's right. You got retail sales in the morning. You've got in the afternoon tomorrow. You end up having also in the afternoon. You end up having GDP now. So maybe that could be the catalyst. GDP now could be a catalyst. We want to look for that high, though, don't we? And we're doing it right now, aren't we? We're squeezing, aren't we? We're squeezing right now. So they squeezes all the way up. And then on any pullback down to the hourly trigger, we might maybe just wait and see, right? What happens? Does it bounce or does it blast through? On Tuesday, not Wednesday. And then we catch this trade down below here the last hour. Straight fucking moonshot. You buy, not you, but if I buy 0 dates, what do you think that payoff is? Woo. Fire. It's fire. Look at that bloodbath over here. Rip up. Now, normally they would dump these things, right? They didn't this year. So this is Wednesday and a Thursday, but they dumped it on Thursday once the dividend was paid, right? Cha-ching. So you take away the dividend using 0 dates. You exercise the option. You collect the dividend, and then they dumped it back all in the market again. They just dumped it. We blooded. Then we blooded some more. Unclench, window of weakness. So, how do we extrapolate this? How do we extrapolate that? Well, let's look at the 30-minute. Let's go to the trigger screen. Hold on here, trigger screen. Boop. How do we extrapolate this? If it were to happen, how would we? What would we do? What would we be looking at or looking for to do this? $546.93, boys and girls. We're going straight there right now. Straight moonshotting it. Straight moonshot. 546.93, right? $30 minutes. Get rid of this. Somewhere in there. We got Tuesday, right? 1:30. Tuesday, 1:30, right? We're closed on Wednesday. Come back on Thursday, right? Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, no. Hold on a second. Come on, now back over here. Get this closer, closer. Closer. Tuesday, 1:30. We got that out there, right? Tuesday, 1:30. We closed on Wednesday. We got Thursday and Friday, right? That's 4 a.m., right? 4 a.m. Hang tight one more second here. Make sure I got this right over here. I don't want to mess this up with you guys. March 14th. Wednesday, bloodbath up into Thursday at 7. So we got Tuesday, Thursday at 7. Then we bleed down Thursday. It's at 9:30 on Thursday, or not Thursday. Sorry about that. Thursday, 9:30 up there. Right about there, somewhere in there. Somewhere, I think I got that. I think I got this kind of right. Right there, somewhere in there. So somewhere right in here. Somewhere right down in here, right up into Thursday. And in that trade, we're going to be looking for some kind of a bloodbath. A minute. And I would bet, what's a 0.5%? Ain't going down that much, is it? About. Right about there. Drive it up, 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 and then boom. And then boom, you're buying that. Straight up. So I'd be looking for Tuesday, 1:30 in the afternoon. If we're relentlessly trading all the way up into Tuesday at 1 p.m., 1:15, half a point down, and then bam, straight up into we close Wednesday, open up Thursday morning. Close Wednesday, open up Thursday morning. We start selling. This is the 21st. We sell down at an unclench to trend at 532.27. And this would be your dip buy. This would be your dip buy into July 19th. Oh, yeah, we're looking way farther out in time. Way farther out in time. Just like that up there. Bam, bam. Make sense? Do you want to take a snapshot of that? Unclench, rebalancing, rebalancing. Park the bus, get up and over, right? Boom. Come back up right around here for your end of month. Boom, straight shot into the 19th. Make sense? Roughly that? Here, how about, do you want me to take a picture of that? We'll look at it again down the road. Hold on, let me see if I can get a, we'll check it, see how far off we are. I'll save that for later. Wham, 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 bam, rebalance that shit for July, run it up into end of July. Looks good to me. That looks pretty good, right? Not so bad, right? Target to the upside. 450 or 552, 555, 554, something like that. Something like, hold on. We'll clean this up. Right about there. Right about, let me do a new snip. There we go. I saved it. 555, 560. I mean, we could even go higher, couldn't we? We do 575 up here, possible. $575 range right in here. Then we start consolidating over here. Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. Into September. Roll it down. Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, right up in there. $585, $575, roll it down. Ooh, baby. All right, I'm going to delete this now. Goes right down to the shit can. Flush. Bring that bad boy back up. There we go. 546.74. $546.93. All right, let's see what we do here. Nice and clean. Right there. All right. So you guys know where the pitfalls are. Wiki just came out and said, Wiki said, I think he said 3 times, 4 times, stay frosty, pullbacks coming, possible coming, I don't know when. Just gave you a date for it, 21st to the 26th. Rebalancing, window of weakness, pullback for a July trade to July 19th. I'll read it to you one more time. You ready? Trade it up into the 21st. Trade it down into the 26th. Rebalance. Bull trade into July 19th. Write it all down at home. That's the most rational answer. Listen to me closely. If you're a bull or a bear, that is the most rational expectation you can have. Can we go above it? Yes. Can we go below it? Yes. If there was an idea, like a rough roadmap, a plan, you know, I think this is going to happen. Probably a 70% chance of this happening. That's it right there. Now, can we like trade an extreme? Can we do a 2 sigma move down in that pullback? Sure. Can we do a 2 sigma move up in the 21st? Sure. But that's roughly the expectation. Make sense? Anybody in disagreement with this? Anybody at all? Anybody out there disagreeing with this? Anybody calling for a that is your highest probability outcome. That's it. It's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. Things can change. Someone can die by accident. Someone can start a war. What's the new flu they got coming out these days? What's the new flu? Cow flu? Bird flu. We got bird flu now. We got the bird flu. We're going to the depths of hell. That pullback, so that election volatility trade, right? So when we start trading that sideways trade, that range expansion trade, here, I'll read it to you guys right now. Give me a second here. And I'm going to read you guys something that's going to come true. Got something that's going to come true. I've done it once before. I'm going to do it again. We'll predict the future. We'll break out the crystal ball here. I can't find it right now. I'm trying to find it. I can't find it, actually. Anyways, I used to post for you guys an article that would state that when we come into that range expansion, there's an actual article out there from Investopedia. It's not the range expansion article. There's another one. They have a range expansion article, but they have another article that goes deeply into it. It's like when there's uncertainty, They give you all the uncertain events, right? They give you they'll start to talk about politics, geopolitical stuff, not wanting to chase, wanting to buy a dip, recession fears. And every time we do it, all that stuff comes up in the news. The news like literally prints these articles that are exactly match why we have range expansion. So when that range expansion trade kicks off in July, between July 19th and July 31st, you should begin to see a range expansion trade. And we will buy the dip, sell the rip, buy the dip, sell the rip, buy the dip, sell the rip, and then we'll roll down into the doom and gloom trade for the election season. And that will be a giant dip buy. Giant. Because we should run. We should run from that dip buy into 6,000 at least into end of year. At least. And I'll tell you what. That GS article saying we could trade 6,300. I'm going to tell you why they said that today. That housing cycle could extend that bull market into 2026. Is it guaranteed? No. But I would be paying very, very, very close attention to one specific thing, and that would be rate cuts. We don't cut rates in December. If we don't cut rates in 2025, we don't cut rates until 2026. It's possible. We could be reliving 1995 to 2001, where they run this fucker to the moon, and that 6,300 projection is probably wrong. You could see 7, 8, or 9,000. If we did that trade, I showed you guys last week, right? If we did that trade, I would expect high volatility, like 20% down, 30% up, 20% down, 40% up. Wild price action. That's just like 1990s. It would be violence. I mean, like fucking violent. It would be the year of volatility. I don't know that we get that trade yet, but if we do get that trade, that's going to shake out bulls and bears. I bet that would shake out, for retailers, I bet it would shake out a ton of people. A ton. And you'd probably shake me out. If we went down 20%, I'd be like, we're fucked. We're going to a bear market. We're done. Trade's over. Done. And then all of a sudden we shoot up 30, 40%. It'd be like a reverse crash. We're crashing up trade. I don't know if that happens. That housing market is going to be a key point or a key factor, and rates are going to be a key factor in that trade, I think. I think those are the two that you look for. The only other thing that I would be looking for would be unemployment. I don't give a fuck about inflation. I mean, I care about it. I care about the velocity of inflation. It bounces off 2%, then starts to ricochet to the upside. I would really like to see inflation just kind of like putter sideways, maybe even gets negative. Hear that? That's the first time he's telling you that, right? Inflation goes negative. Year over year, inflation goes below. like 2%, 0%, slightly under 0. You get like euphoria, right? McDonald's cheeseburgers are now 39 cents. Maybe not that cheap, but you guys are spending money. Fucking PE ratios are going to the fucking moon. Everybody's all pumped up. Then the Fed's like, we're going to cut, dude. We're at 0 now. You guys are fucking buying houses hand over fist. It's the top of the housing market. It's 2026. They just fucking sell right into you relentlessly for a decade. They don't sell the whole decade, but it's a pretty nasty bloodbath. Yep. So that's all I got for you guys. Remember today, too. Remember, today's Monday. It's 1:12 in the afternoon. What happens at 1:30? Who comes in? Put Mafia. They're going to try every day at 1:30. Every day at 1:30 they're going to try this week. Be wary of 1:30 in the afternoon. We'll mark it right here. Be wary, 1:30 in the afternoon, put Mafia. A bunch of savages. So yeah, I think we got it all. I think we got it all covered. I would expect we tag this, consolidate into the close, and then look for the next drive higher. Up here on the day at least. Let's look at some weekly targets really quick and see what we got going on here. We're going to delete all this again. We're going to look at a weekly target now. Let's take a peek up here. 1 week. Bam. There we go. Let's take a look at the week really quick. And oh boy. Ho, ho, ho. On a weekly basis. 559. I don't think we get that, by the way. I think you're out of your skull if you think we're getting that. But on a weekly basis, this R1 up here, 551.72. 551.72. So that would be my target, 551.72, roughly 552. Excuse me, R2. Said R1, R2, I mean. How's on Q looking? This is what you got last night from me. You want to see how's the Q's looking, Cap? I don't know. It looks pretty good, right? This was your brief last night. We tagged it above right here. That's where the high target was right there, 486.91. Target pretty much complete at this point. So we got a little bit more to go. Where am I at? Hey, wait a minute here. Where's my chat box? Get rid of the chat box. Not the chat box, the old man break time thingy. Get rid of that right there. Get rid of that. Push that over. Go to the trigger full screen here. Do I think we're done going up? No. SPX. Wait a minute. Am I in the right place here? Bottom right-hand side. SPX. A little bit of a jump down over here, but the target is still 5,500 for SPX. We're not quite there right now. Some sellers trying to come in right now over here. Target 5,500. Still not there yet. We also have the real target above, this red box, 55.60, 55.70. This is going to be a tough one to get through up here. So let me just show you where this is right here. If you can't see it, right there, bam, right there, that's the target. If we pull back up here, things could get violent. I want you to know that things could get violent in here. Local resistance, that was resistance, is now support. 54.50 is support. If that's what it takes to tag that 555, so be it. But I think we just go up there and handle our business today at this point. We have a very short week this week. We have a lot of time. We got today, we got tomorrow, and that's all we got. Wednesday, we're closed, right? Thursday, we're back on. We expect a sell to come in on Thursday, right? So maybe some kind of a pullback in here possibly, but I don't think we're done for the day. I think we run this bad boy up, hot sauce into retail sales. Right up there, tag 5,500. We're here. We might as well do it, right? So let's take a peek at that really quick. Let's see where we are right now with I bet you this translates. I bet you this translates to this R2 up here. Okay, this R2 551.72. That's the expectation from now into 9:30 tomorrow in the morning. From now into the morning. So what is the plan here? Let's take a look. Let's see what the plan is for now into tomorrow. I'm going to give you two ideas here, okay? Two ideas here. I had us in here. I'm going to give you an alternate count for the Bears. An alternate count for the Bears. Right here. Right here, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, Bears. We know that we do know, too, that dealers are buying cash market, right? And that they are selling futures, right, in this positive gamma environment. So maybe we still come back down here, trade that 543, clean that little gap up right there. And then we get our 550 or 5, well, it wouldn't be right there, actually. I guess you guys like to see all the little bumps along the way, right? 543. How about we just do 545? Make it kind of simple once the hourly trigger gets there. Ricochet below here, back down over there, and then back up to this, above 550. This 552 right there. We're going to go to a 30-minute basis. Let's go to a 1-hour basis. Take a peek and see what we got here. Yeah, it's right down in there. You see it? It's right down in there. You know, there could be an argument made that it's right there. Could be an argument made that it's right there. Halfback trade. Right up there. Did we get the 550? No. What do we got here? 548? Yeah. I don't like this little area right here right now. Bulls still in control if they hold 542.20. If you really wanted to get bearish down here, if you really wanted to, if you really wanted to get bearish down there, guess that's your alternate count right there. Let's take a look at the half-an-hour velocity really quick. Yeah, see this right here? I think we can keep going up. You know, the bull thesis here is going to be yeah, that's the bull thesis right there. We don't lose 545. I don't even think we lose the 5-minute trigger. Just go straight the fuck up. I'll be honest with you. That's the bull thesis. If you're like Super Bowl, you're going to get a quick pullback, and then we're going to go north and just blast it straight up. 551.72. They just buy it. Run it right up into the bell today. If we don't run it up into the bell, I would expect that pullback, not ricochet, but sell 550, and then a really fast move up to 552. Pull back to 545, 550, 542, 552 right there. Bear case scenario, you'd have to lose 542. You'd have to lose this entire thing right here. Target right there. And the truth being told, the target is higher. The target is right here. Right up there is the target. It's way up there. Way, way up there. I'd really like to see this happen before. I'd really like to see this happen like Tuesday close. Where's Tuesday close? Tuesday 1 p.m. would be better. Right there. That's what I'd really like to see, something just like that. It could take until 4 p.m. on Tuesday. Like where we do just the creepy crawly up the wally. Bam. Right there. Bam, bam, bam. I'd like to get this done. I don't know if it takes into the weekend, or not the weekend, but like Thursday. It's time or price. It's either going to be like tomorrow at 1, tomorrow at 4, Thursday open. Time or price. Put some time on it. That's the target right there. I think that we sell Thursday into the 26th. You get your unclench, but that, even that is, even that pullback, I'm not expecting too much. Maybe a low, the worst case scenario into the 26th. I mean, you're talking about like 545. Trade 556, 545. Best case scenario for a bear. So if you think we're gonna squeeze up here, and then it's gonna be more like that over there. It ain't gonna be like this. None of that shit's happening. So 556.0, 557.0, pull back to 545. We ain't got a lot of time to do it, do we? So even when you get that roll, don't be having expectations of 5. You might get there, but I wouldn't be having an expectation of it. I would not be having an expectation of it. And this would not shock me either. Just go straight there. Like down and up. Down and up. 552, 550, 552, 556, or whatever the equivalent is on SPX. Maybe it's $1 or 70 cents. I think the other day it was 70 cents lower. So that would be 550, 530, somewhere in there. And the fucking Bulls are in charge. And not only that, they've got the level at 5450 right here is support now. As of right now, it is. We just turned it into support on SPX. And we still can go up here with velocity on a 30-minute basis. So we're running out of time here. You get what I'm saying? Well, you know, they net sold financials, but they started buying them last week. They started fucking buying them. So I'm with you on that, Jimmy. That might follow. That might be the leg that we need, brother. That might be the leg that we need. You know what, though? I'm going to tell you guys something. Take it from experience. You walk into a quarterly Opex, right? And they will, like, run it. They will run it. They will run it. And then they'll run it down on you for, like, brief moments. So, like, remember we talked about that Opex trade, right? Like, they'll bloodbath at 0.5% and then straight up. So even if we get blood, even if you, I want to tell you guys something out there, okay? Even if we get a little bit of blood and you're like, oh shit, Captain's wrong, it's going to go to the depths of hell. It's like half an hour down and then double up. It ain't like half an hour down, like down straight and then start rolling. It's, whoopsie. You know, this is what you're doing. You see the 50%, or the half a point down, and you're like, it's going to roll depths of hell. Nope, it's going to go double up. Double up. So if you get a chance for a bloodbath for half an hour, 2 hours, it's just another opportunity to buy the fucking dip to where they're heading up here. Be harder. I read that. That's the expectation. Find a dip to buy. Hopefully you can buy one. Hopefully you can buy one. I'm just going to draw that fucker right in there. Right there. Boom. Hopefully you can buy one. Hopefully you can buy one, because otherwise we melt up today. Tuesday, right? 9:30. Tuesday, 9:30, 8:30, 9:30. 9:30 right there. Woof. Pull back. Regular bullshit pullback in there. You're either going to get this into the close, pull back up into the open 9:30 tomorrow. Retail sales, GDP now, baby, 1 p.m. That's not really, hopefully. I think it's more probably. Fair chance. Fair chance if it happens sooner than later. Here's your high back here. Whoop. Oh, Winky. Winky face. Are you in the audience, Winky? Dude, did you know that Larry Williams' daughter is Michelle Williams, dude? Did you know that? She's hot. She's hot. I'm not gonna lie, she's hot. She's hot. Winky, if you're out there, dude, did you know that? Did you know that Larry Williams' daughter is Michelle Williams, the famous actress? I didn't. I didn't know that. You knew her? You knew that? I didn't know that. I didn't fucking know, dude. I didn't fucking know that, dude. We're going to go from the weekly expectation to the daily expectation. So here's your weekly expectation. I'll just draw this in. This really isn't even your weekly expectation, is it? That's where it is right there. This is your intraday expectation right here, 548.70, 550.06. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We got time. We got an hour. We got an hour. We got an hour. I mean, look at these sellers coming in up here. They're like, fuck you. No, look at that bookmap sellers up there. You shall not pass. Yeah, it is, Winky. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Broseph. What are you guys talking about? What you guys are talking about climate change? I don't know, man. I was talking to my... It's a really fucked up subject. Climate change is really... Though. Oh, I'll say this. As I get older, I'm not a swinger or anything, but as I get older, my inhibitions are gone. Like, they're counseling in the 1980s. There's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one, too. And this lady, she had a home invasion. You guys haven't come down here. This home invader says he's coming back right now. Well, that's any of it, right? Yeah, truck drivers. If it's in your system at all, you're fucked. You know what, Mr. Talking Monkey? I want to do that yen USD. I'll put that out tonight. Did I already put it out? I already put it out. That yen USD. I would think tomorrow would be a down day. If we weren't in Opex, I would definitely think tomorrow's a down day. Definitely. 100%. I would think tomorrow's a down day if it was Opex. Or if it wasn't Opex, I would say we're going to roll. Not as convinced right now. Not as convinced. Only because of the fuckery on Opex. And we have 1 day off. Remember, tomorrow will be, I mean, not tomorrow, but Wednesday will be closed. Tomorrow will be closed. Or not tomorrow, Wednesday. So you get 1 more day left. Then we're going to come back Thursday, Friday. Can we go to the HT? Yeah, we can. A little bit of blood in the middle of the morning, then we rip faces off after. I got us going down to 545, 47, maybe 543. 543 and some change. But I think retail sales might help out. Like 8:30 in the morning. Like we have the down overnight, sell futures, come back in, get retail sales. Yeah, you're out by 1 p.m. Trading R3 at 546.74 right now to the bell. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 9:30. Expect a brief this evening. I think I've given you at this point some pretty decent possibilities, right? High probability, we go here, we go there, that kind of stuff. I think you guys should be pretty good for the week. You guys have a great day.